What's up, YouTube? This is CJ.
And Sarah.
It's a Wednesday, and that means it's time for another Keto
Conversations.
So let's get started. So this week we're doing this is a What We Eat On Keto video, or I think the last time we did it, it was called Keto Meal Ideas.
Right.
Something to that effect. You want to talk about how you eat, because it might make more sense why we called it that versus What We Eat On Keto, because you don't eat all the time. So.
No, I don't. I've been practicing intermittent fasting for going on 3 years now. And so I only generally eat once or twice a day. And usually if it's twice a day, for the most part, it is kind of a small snack. And then a couple of hours later, I will eat dinner, usually with CJ. So usually I don't start eating until the afternoon, 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. And usually, like I mentioned, it's generally a snack, maybe some cheese, some pepperoni, some pecans, something like that.
We gotta get you filming that though.
Okay.
Because
it's pretty boring though. It's pretty much the same.
It doesn't matter. People.
It's pretty much the same fast breaker every day.
Know. We got to get you doing that.
Yes.
But at any rate, and then one of the things that I realized, especially since I'm working at home, a lot of times my breakfast now is actually a lot of times it's leftovers from the night before. So I'm not necessarily eating traditional breakfast food.
And it's usually not until like 10 or 11.
For breakfast, right.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
later. It's almost brunchy.
Yeah. So that's why I think the last time we did it, we called it Keto Meal Ideas, because the way we eat may be a little bit different than the way
it might not be a typical day.
Right, it may not be a typical, breakfast, lunch, dinner kind of meal. So that's what this video is all about. And we hope that it gives you some ideas. Some of these will be recipes that you were in the process of making.
Yeah, so some of them will be, you might see them, maybe you haven't seen one of our recipes, and, maybe whatever, you're behind or you didn't catch that one. So it might be like, oh, I didn't see that one. And then you can just head over to our blog and check it out.
Yeah. So that's what this video is all about. We hope it gives you some ideas of food that you can have. Again, we believe that variety on keto is important for long-term success on it. So we have a lot of variety. Even when we're not making recipes, we still, although we do have some really basic foods that we eat, but we do have variety. Most of the time we have some variety. So
yeah. We do have our favorites and things that, of course, the kids like. So, a lot of times we'll make them so that it can be a family-style dinner.
Sure.
And,
So that everybody can eat it.
Right.
Right. So, anyway, that's what this video is all about. All right, I've already been out, exercised, doing jump rope, and today I did some jumping jacks. I've got a timer thing going with a program where it basically ends up being 25 minutes. So, back having my coffee. I have stopped fasting for the last couple of days. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to get back into it tonight, but I just wanted to take a mental break from it. So anyway, I'll put some heavy cream in my coffee, and that will be it, and probably a little bit of stevia as well. All right, so one of the problems with what you eat on keto videos is that if you're hungry and you start eating, sometimes you forget. You forget to film. We're actually having breakfast for dinner. These are some low-carb pancakes, scrambled eggs with ham, and we're both having the exact same thing. All right, it's 12:30, and I broke my fast about 10 minutes ago, and I'm having this is a keto breakfast skillet made with radishes. Those are scrambled eggs, little no sugar added ketchup. And this is a recipe that is on our channel. Been there for quite some time, back in the early days when we first started. And I actually made that video. And I think that actually was before Sarah even got involved with the channel at all. Anyway, it's a delicious meal. I've kind of been on a kick for this. I've been trying to update the blog post for this as well. But yeah, this is my first meal of the day. Also having a cup of coffee. Got some Kahlua coffee from actually Winco. Although we did order some Kona Joe coffee from Kona, Hawaii. We do have some of that, but I'm trying to save that as well. So anyway, it's first meal of the day, and looking forward to eating. All right, so it's 11:38. Breaking my fast with leftovers. So this is shrimp, a tiny bit of steak that was left over, and some eggs. So this was from last night. I will probably add a few roasted pecans just to add some carbs to it. But I am breaking my fast, and I'm hungry, really hungry. All right, so it's breakfast time. Sorry for the echo. I'm in my new man cave, and it has no furniture in it, no carpeting, just sheetrock and a table that I'm working on. So it's got quite a bit of an echo. Anyway, this is my breakfast. This is leftover salt and vinegar wings and some pecans. So just leftovers for breakfast today, and it's probably about 9:30. Time. Sarah just brought me my lunch, and I appreciate her making it. These are 2 ham wraps in the folio cheese wraps, and then some pork rinds. So that's my lunch for today. All right, so it's lunchtime. This is leftover chicken salad from last night. This was made with a rotisserie chicken. And then these are the, I think they're called folio things that you can get from Costco. And you may be able to get them other places too, but that's where we get these. That's what I'm having for lunch. All right, so it's day 2, actually lunchtime, for the Philly cheesesteak casserole. So this is what I'm gonna have for lunch, but actually what we're also trying to do here is capture a photo with it being a little bit more square. And so we cut a piece, Sarah cut a piece as square as you can out of a round pan. And then I'm heating it just enough to get a glisten on it, but also, but not enough for it to start falling apart. All right, it's lunchtime. Breaking my fast with Cornish game hen. Not sure if I'll eat the whole thing, but I am going to eat part of it at least. And then I've made some kind of sugar-free maple mustard sauce that I'm dipping the chicken in. Anyway, this is my lunch, and I also have broccoli. As you can see, a remnant of the broccoli. And this is just leftovers from last night's dinner.
Okay, it is almost 5 o'clock, and CJ and I are making an attempt to try and eat earlier in the evening. And tonight we are having keto taquitos. And this is the ground chicken or shredded chicken that I made as an experiment, but we're going to be making beef ones for the channel. And I have a little bit of guacamole and some sour cream. And
all right, so this is our dinner. This is a Big Mac salad. It was part of our summer salad series from last year when we were in Hawaii at this time. And this was one of the salads we made while we were actually in Hawaii. So it's on the channel. It's the Big Mac salad. Okay, so this is chili hot dog casserole.
Chili dog casserole.
And just tell people what it is.
It's chili dog casserole. It's one of our earliest recipes.
Yeah.
And it's a family favorite. It's very easy. And it let me use up some leftovers we had, like green pepper and onion, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And you gotta really make sure you find hot dogs that are low in carbs.
Yeah, my favorite are the Oscar Mayer. They're uncured ones. They're 1 carb.
Yeah.
So, and right now they're like $1.46 at Walmart. So they're really a good price.
All right, so it's recipe night. It's a Thursday. And this is a new recipe from Sarah. It is a Philly cheesesteak casserole. You want to say anything?
Anything. Yes, we are done, and I'm glad. And we're eating.
So this is a dinner. Coleslaw, a little bit of sunflower seeds, and some pulled pork that we'll put some of the G. Hughes barbecue sauce on. Okay, so we're having dinner and we're eating salt and vinegar wings, and then we've got one of these
superfood salad. So it's kale, green cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, chicory.
Yeah. And then we also have some pork rinds from the, I don't know, I can't remember the name of this company.
Southern Recipe.
Southern Recipe. Now, they are in the Keto Crate a lot, but as we've said before, that they actually sell them in the local stores. So this one is kimchi barbecue flavor, and actually it's pretty flavorful.
It's got it's got a soy taste to me, which, like a soy sauce, I enjoy it.
All right, so this is the keto, I guess this would be a
lime whip.
A lime whip. So this is, it's the same recipe, it's just made with lime flavored Jello. So we've been really enjoying those Jello whips. We've made all kinds of flavors. We've made berry on YouTube. We've also had orange, and this is I believe black cherry, which I think we like the best. Now, of course, all this is made with just a little bit of sugar-free gelatin. The recipe's on the channel, but anyway, we like these. The carbs are low. It's just 1 total carb for a serving, and they're pretty simple to make. So we try to keep some of these around the house. If you're new here and you just stumbled upon this channel, consider subscribing. On Wednesday nights we do what we call Keto Conversations, where we talk about relevant keto topics. Sometimes we have food unboxings, and then we do these What We Eat on Keto videos. Although I think we're gonna move the What We Eat to a Friday,
a separate
segment by itself. And then we do new recipes every Sunday. And then how do you do the recipes?
I do 2 sweet a month and 2 savory, and they're alternating. So you can expect 4 new recipes a month, and 2 of them will be sweet and 2 of them will be savory.
Right. And so we do that very consistently.
Yeah, occasionally, like in holiday times, it'll sometimes be like more sweets, but for the most part, it's half and half.
Yeah. So anyway, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of our keto family. And we hope that you have a great rest of the week. And we'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Peace.
Peace.